Hello everybody, welcome back to another edition of the Modicon EdgeIO training. I'm your host, Leandro Mada, and in this video what we're going to talk about is the new release that we have in this November-October 2025 of the Modicon EdgeIO. Okay, so there are a few new things. So we have new firmware, we have new software, okay, or a new version of the software, okay. So what I'm going to do is to explain you new features that we have, just roughly the things that we have in the platform, and then how to update the firmware. Okay, so the firmware can be downloaded from our website, from Schneider Electric. Today is 10th of November, and it was only to download from the USA, wasn't available to download from the UK website, but hopefully in a few days it will be updated. So let's go to the platform itself. So I'm going to open the EdgeIO configurator. Let's just change this to another screen. There we go. So this is a new version of the software. Before we have the 1.0.05 something. Okay, this is a new one. Here you have the possibility to connect directly to the model and offline. Here you should be able to see they have new things. So when you create a new project, you have the circles one. This one wasn't before. Okay, then you just go directly to the create a project. But then we have four things on the models. We have, I believe this one is already. We have more of the motion, continue, I believe the same, but we have plenty now is the digital IOs. So we have in this part of this release, this month, we have more different IOs. I mean, this one is different, it's new one for the temperature. So that's something new. So we have plenty of things, new models coming in. So in order to use them, we just need to also upgrade the firmware of our equipment. Okay, so new version of the Modicon EdgeIO configurator, download it so you have it installed in your PC. Otherwise, you can use the web interface of the EdgeIO. That would be the same. But first, we just need to update the firmware. In order to update the firmware, we just need the EcoStruxure Automation Device Maintenance. So opening the other window. As soon as you open the new version, you have this. Just need to okay. This is the new version. Okay, this is the version 3.4. Okay. So what we're going to do is to connect to a new one. Okay, so let me just show the screen. So that's the EdgeIO that I have with me. So what I'm going to do basically would be to power cycle it. No, I'm going to factory reset. To find a screw. Okay. And now I'm going to make the factory reset so we can connect to a new one. So in the back part of the EdgeIO, we have a rotary switch. The rotary switch needs to point to the north. Okay, it's pointing out to the north. Here, that rotary switch, if you don't know what is the position here on the left, on the right side, if you take it in front, right side, you should be able to see what is the meaning. When you put it back, just need to wait for the run and the MS to be solid green. Okay, probably take 30 minutes, no more than that. Right, there we go. So now I'm going to remove it and change the rotary switch to standard. Okay, to a standard position. So I made the factory reset for the IP address. Okay, it's going to be 10.10 on the last 4 digits of the MAC address. Okay, so check. Let's open on my side first. Okay, so if I'm not wrong, the last digit for the MAC address are 24, that is in hexa, so in decimal will be 36.55 or 55, then that will be 85. Ping. There we go. So I have the connection with the device. So now what I'm going to do is to open a browser and connect to it. So I open the browser and then I'm going to access to the IP address. Okay. So we just need to use https:// and then we have the connection with the web interface. So this one, I have already performed the factory reset. So now it's going to be security admin, the default, and 8 A's. Then it asks me for a new password. I use administrator 1 star asterisk administrator 1 asterisk. I use this one. That's the one they use for testing. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to use this can I create. So I have the name, which is the communication part, to read what is on the bus and then create the configuration. So it defines, it identifies what is connected. Some of those, the passive one, we just need to define. I got this one, the passive, then I got this one 0 volts and this one for 24 volts. Okay. My edge 1, 2. So I have this configured. What I'm going to do now is to change the IP address. So what I'm going to do is 192.168.168.0.93. I will check if I don't have anything on that. 0.92 need to be 92 255 192.168.0.1. Okay, the protocol at the moment, it doesn't matter. Okay, we depend on what you want. Okay, that's fine. You have the possibility to configure here the different IOs. By default is 0 to 10 volts, and I believe I only changed this one to 4 to 20 milliamps based on how I have the configuration here on my side. I have already connected the wiring for this one to the other one. Okay, and then what we need to do is go to Island Setup, Edit. I'm going to enable the Ethernet, more TCP, and this is important for the OPC UA. So you have the possibility to access and make the configurations needed. Apply, yes, and then I'm going to download to the NIM. The certificate has been generated. Okay, so now let's check if I'm still connected to this one. Well, it has already changed the IP address. Okay, so now have the new IP address. What do we need to do? Open the EcoStruxure Machine Device Maintenance. It's important to download from our website the firmwares and then store the firmwares. What's it? Settings into this location. So as you put the files into this position, restart the software, then you should be able to find the firmwares in the application. So here we just need to add catalog. You can use a discovery, but in my case, as I have some cybersecurity things, I'm not able to make the discovery. So it's this one, the EdgeIO 192.168.0.92 app device. It recognized they had the connection, and here it asked me for the and here this one says that it means that I have new certificate, so I need to click over here and trust it. Now that it's trust, we can go view of this device, and we have the possibility to, this has a new look and feel. The previous one was a little bit different. Okay, so now I got this, I enter into this one, I should be able to log in. Username is the one that we use for login, so security admin, administrator 1 asterisk. Okay, save and read. Hopefully I should be able to log. As you have the check, means everything's fine, you have the green light there, so which we are good. So now I have this, you can see the firmware is 1.0.0.503, which is the previous version, so we need to download the new version for this. So here, edit the firmware, select the new one, save. Then the other thing that we can do is to check the modules. So on this one, modules, add, scan modules. I should be able to scan all of the modules in theory. Okay, so now here we just need to do is to view, edit the firmware in case there is something. Here we have a newer version. If you don't want to go here, you can go from the left side with the topology, view, edit. We have a new one. Yes, you can see there's a new one. Edit. There's a new one. Yeah. Edit. There's a new one. Yes. And this one. Let's see if there is a new one. No, there isn't. Okay, so we're good to go. So in my case, I need to update this 4. The rest is fine. So if you go back here, okay, so we just need to go to deploy, firmware, next, just thinking aloud. Here you can see that it's going up, it's going to be an upgrade, next, and this means that the firmware is on my computer. So next, you should read all this. When you read all that, you just confirm and you start doing the upgrade of the firmware. Okay, just wait for it to finish, just to show you that it's fine. And the next time we log in into the web interface, we should be able to find that the firmware is not this one and it's the new one. Okay, but we can show you that. You can see that. Just wait for it. So it's downloading the configuration for the NIM. We can see how roughly it takes in this case. I'm updating the NIM and I'm upgrading the iOS. Okay, I have 4 different iOS in my case, and then I have the field device and I have 2 passive modules. Okay, so it's upgrading that. You can see how long it takes. Here you can see the amount of jobs I'm using. Right now I need to do 5 upgrades. It's doing 1 from 5. Okay, it's going to take a while, but it's a easy process to doing it. Let me just pull that one so you can see what it's doing, all the different LEDs. I should probably pause the video until it almost finished. Okay, so right now it goes into the device to reboot. just showing that it's rebooting. So let's see what happened. So here it says device has been found after restart, which is fine. Here it takes 20 seconds, 25 seconds in order to make this. Now we were trying to reconnect and download software. Okay. We didn't update the first two, but it's updating the other ones. So it could be probably it didn't have the time to do it. Let's wait for it to finish. Probably the best would be to update the first model, the name, and then update the different models. But we can check it. So don't panic. Waiting for the root. Let's root the model. It's almost there. If you see this one in this particular case, this means that I have the connection to this one and this one, and I need to send a signal for the current part. It's almost there. And I will need to download the first two models. That seems to be done. So we can do it. I'll show you that idea of how to do it. Only with that one. Firmware data initialize is downloading the latest one for the output. Okay, installing. It's nearly there. Probably the best I would try to do is always the communication card, and then when the communication card is updated, then I will download the rest of those. For root. So we completed. Okay, so it seems that it's fine. It's done it. So I'm going to clear this. Yes. So I still connected with the unit. So what I'm going to do is to update the firmware. Yes, deploy firmware. Yes. Next. Yeah. Confirm. Now I'm doing it individually. Should have selected the two of those. I believe it didn't identify this one when it boots up. I mean, that may be the issue. So in this case, I'm already connected to this one and just already deploying the new configure, the new download only for this particular model without going to the PLC part, PLC for the new model. Otherwise, should be able to be here. Here you can see the device. That's the latest one. Everything is fine. Okay. Just downloading this. Waiting for the model to reboot. It's nearly done. And then if we go back to here, let's see, 192.168.0.92. HTTPS : it should have the latest version. One 0.1.602. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is to download this one, deploy firmware. Next, just checking the connection. Next, confirm. Now it's downloading the new one. Okay. As you saw, it's very straightforward. So on this new release on November 2025, I believe it's called the Wave 1.2 Part 1. We have more input and outputs. And if I'm not wrong, we have the circles part based on the EdgeIO configurator tool. Okay, we go back, file, create. Nope, we have the circles one. Okay, compatible with the M262 motion and plug drive and M660, Modicon M660, if I'm not wrong. Okay, so this one, it has already been updated, which is fine, totally fine. So this is just the update from the Modicon EdgeIO configure, Modicon EdgeIO offer. Okay, so new firmware, new iOS. Okay, and we have just in case, in order to update the firmware, just update always the EcoStruxure automation device maintenance and download the files, the firmware files. Okay, as you saw, the process is very straightforward, just to update it. The configuration is there. It hasn't been loose. Let me just show you, so you trust me. Oop. So it's going to be security admin administrator 1. It didn't lose, it didn't factory reset, nothing at all. The configuration is there. I should probably log out from here. Okay, if I go online, the configuration is there. Diagnostics. This is something because the analog output is connected to this one, and the analog output for current is in 0, so it just see that low tolerance alert. But it's fine, everything's fine, looks fine, so it's good. Happy days. So this is just an update. Again, this is just an update for the Modicon EdgeIO. New things that we launch, the Schneider Electric has launched for this software on November 2025. This is the first part, as far as I know. So this is it for the moment. Remember to download the firmwares, update the firmware for the NIR and the iOS, and update the EcoStruxure automation device maintenance. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one.